Okay, sorry, we're doing question number 4. So we did negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. We simplified root 14 to root 7 and root 2. And we can simplify root 8 into root 2 times root 4. This is excellent because look at what we have now. We have basically a perfect square right over here. And we have 2 pairs of radicals that we can simplify and make them into a whole number. And that's always our end goal when we're doing these questions. So I'm going to rewrite it. I'm going to have negative 8 first. Root 2 times root 2 is going to give me a whole number 2. The square root of 4 is also a whole number 2. Can I do anything with the root 7? It's a perfect square, right? So it's just going to be root 7 written as is. And now we can multiply everything in the front. So negative 8 times 4 is just going to be negative 32 root 7. Okay, we're going to try to get through 3 more examples. That's it, 6, 8, and 10. Question number 6. Question number 6, 8, and 10 look weird because I, in the very last minute, changed the questions to stuff I liked. So on your sheets, I know they're perfect. On here, they kind of really messy, but that's okay. So I think this is a 2 and this is a root 18. Okay, so for this question, what we're going to do is first we're going to multiply all the coefficients. What's 1 times 2 times 2? Good. Can I simplify root 3 any further? Nope. So I'm going to rewrite that as root 3. Can I simplify root 2? Nope. I'm going to keep that as root 2. Can I simplify root 18? Yes, to 2 and 9, or 9 and 2. Okay, let's just identify all the parts of this that are really good. We have a perfect square right over here. And we have 2 numbers that are a matching pair that's going to give us a whole number of 2. So I'm going to write it as whole number 4. Root 2 times root 2 is going to give me a whole number 2. The square root of 9 is a whole number 3. And then the only thing that's left is a radical root 3, which we can't simplify any further. So our final answer will just be 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24 root 3. How are you guys finding these examples? Is it okay? Made sense? Okay, let's keep going. Question number 8. No, I use the matching color. Okay. So for question number 8, we have a whole lot of really, really large numbers. And I don't think you can see that color very well. So let's use maybe green. We haven't used green. No, let's use purple. Okay, let's just start splitting them up and simplifying them. What are 2 numbers that multiply to give us 54? Yep, so we're going to have root 6 times root 9. What are 2 numbers that multiply to give us 72? Good, 8 and 9. 2 numbers that multiply to give us 30. You could do 3 and 10. You could do 6 and 5. Any preference? Sure, let's do 6 times 5. And what are 2 numbers to multiply to give us 50? You could do 10 and 5, but 25 and 2 is probably a lot better because it has a perfect square. Okay, before I continue simplifying, let's actually find matching pairs, put them together, and try and clean this question up a little bit. Do you guys see a matching pair of numbers? We have 2 pairs of 6s. So I'm just going to cross them out as I go. So I remember actually, but then it'll become too messy. I'm going to underline them as I go. So root 6 times root 6 is going to give us a whole 6. I also have root 9 times root 9, which is going to give me a whole number 9. Do I have any perfect squares? And the square root of 25 is just going to give me a whole number 5. Okay, so with everything that I've underlined. Those have already been taken care of. Can I simplify root 8 any further? I can make that root 4 times root 2. Can I simplify root 5? Nope, so I'm just going to keep that as is. And can I simplify root 2? Nope, so I'm going to keep that as is. Okay, do I see any other matching pairs of numbers? The 2s, and do I see a perfect square? The 4. Okay, so let's rewrite everything. 6 times 9 times 5. The square root of 4 is 2. The 2 matching pairs will give me a 2. And then root 5 cannot be simplified any further. Go ahead and multiply 6 times 9 times 5 times 2 times 2 and tell me what it is. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 5 is 20. And then that's going to be 54. So it's going to be 1,080 square root 5.
No.
Yes. Are we ready? We have some really large numbers here. Nothing we can't handle. Really happy color. Maybe something with, I really like this green, but you guys can never see it. I'm going to use this pink. Okay. All right, you guys, so pay attention for this last question. 108, what do you think we can split 108 into? Oh, how'd you guys get that?
2 and 6. Like divide by 2, you get 54. And then you get 6 and 9.
You didn't say it fast enough. 27 would just be 9 times 3. How about 75? Good. I'm glad you guys picked 25 because it's a perfect square. And then how about 32? Yeah, 16 and 2 would be our best options because they are perfect squares. Okay, just like before, I see a matching pair of 9, so I'm going to make that a whole number 9. I see a matching pair of 3s, so I'm going to make that a whole number 3. I see a perfect square of 25, so I'm going to make that a whole number 5. I see a square root of 16. We can make that a whole number 4. Okay, now we're left with root 12 and root 2. I can split up root 12 into, root 4 times root 3. And then that root 2 at the end is just still there. By the way, for you guys, if you wanted, you could cross out the numbers as you went. It's just, if you cross them out and I can't see it, it does make marking a little difficult. So maybe just underline or don't cross out too hard. So now we have 9 times 3 times 5 times 4. The perfect square of 4 will give me a 2. Can I do anything with the root 3 and root 2? No, I have to multiply them again to give me root 6. Okay, so 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 5 is 40. 9 times 3 is 27. So I'm basically just multiplying 27 times 4. So, oh, it's the same number. Did you guys get 1080 root 6? Great job. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. You guys, we're not going to do page 2. I'm going to save that for Monday because you actually need to know Friday's lesson to do the second page of this. Your homework is going to be just that first page in the homework, and I will put it up for you guys at home so you can just take a picture of it. Most of the solutions are on Brightspace. Anything where I've handwritten them, the solutions are at the bottom of the page, so you can just check your work.